Hello, good morning everyone. After a long time, I'm back. Hope you all are doing well. It's almost 3 months. I hope from today I will be able to continue my channel. So keep watching, keep updating with Pharma World with my channel Capsule. It is updated, or you said the new dress up of Backbencher Study Room. And today I'm gonna share with you my new experience in wipro interview, how I appeared the interview. In this pandemic situation, this global company giving you an opportunity to work with from your own home with a perfect salary also. So let's start and keep watching till the last for proof of my joining. The level of interview was quite medium, not so hard or not so easy. So, who has prepared well, definitely she or he will be cracked it. And it was also a virtual interview. Probably 6 or 7 members of interviewer were there in online. And interview had 3 sections, that is personal, technical and HR round. Usually we know the HR round is taken in a few days after qualifying the technical round, but in my case it was in a same day. I was informed about this interview from my college, and my time was 1 to 1:30 p.m. And finally the journey was begun with a general introductions. The interviewer gave them the interviewers gives introductions of themselves, and they asked for mine, and it was in general, tell me about yourself. I included there my name, my study, and my address, hobbies and aim also. And then the technical round begins with the definition of antibiotic. They asked me for antibiotic, that what do you heard about antibiotics? So my reply was yes, of course. We can define it like antibiotics are the substance produced by a various species of microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, etc. that suppress the growth of the microorganism and eventually may destroy them. I think this is enough. This was enough. And next was, you heard the name of azithromycin? My reply was, yes, of course, it is a common antibiotic used in the treatment of bacterial infection like a bacterial infection of tonsil, nose, throat infections and skin infection also. And they asked, is it broad spectrum or narrow spectrum? The answer was, it is broad spectrum. Then they asked, what do you mean by broad spectrum? The answer, here is antibiotic. Here in antibiotic, broad spectrum antibiotics are a kind of antibiotics which are effective against a wide range of organisms, and that kind of antibiotics which are acts on the two major bacterial groups, this gram positive and gram negative. So next, how we differentiate gram positive and gram negative bacteria? When we going through the gram staining process, the result of this process, gram negative bacteria takes the violet colors and gram positive bacteria pink. And the next question was different, that is, give some example of anti-hypertensive drug. So I answered that there are different classes of anti-hypertensive drugs, that is SE inhibitor, SE antagonist. In case of SE inhibitors, ramipril, captopril, and SE antagonist, that is losartan, valsartan, telmisartan. Telmisartan is well known, and calcium channel blockers, that is verapamil, amlodipine. Amlodipine also very known, very popular medicine. And we use diuretics, that is furosemide, methacrylic acid, hydrochlorothiazides. beta adrenergic blockers, that is atenolol, propranolol. Propranolol is also a popular medicine, kind of in the class of from the class of beta adrenergics, and alpha adrenergic, that is prazosin, trazodone, and centrally acting methyl dopa, cholinidins, etc. etc. And then they asked me, you said a classification ACE inhibitor, right? Tell me how kind of the drugs, how this kind of drug works. The answer was ACE mean angiotensin converting enzymes, which is responsible for converting angiotensin 1 to angiotensin 2, where angiotensin 2 is responsible for NaCl reabsorption. ACE inhibitor inhibit the process of converting angiotensin 1 to angiotensin 2, decrease NaCl reabsorption, and decrease the blood pressure also. And then the question was, you said beta blockers, right? Where the beta cell is present? The answer, heart. So next question, there is a hormone which is blocked by beta blocker. Do you know the name of this hormone? Yes, I know. It is ephedrine hormone. Beta blockers works by the blocking the effect of this hormone. And the another interviewers asked me that you said diuretics used in the hypertension. So some diuretics are used in the hypertension. Why we use diuretics in the hypertension? They works on our kidney by increasing the amount of salt and water that comes out through the urine. Too much salt can causes extra flowing to the buildup of our blood vessels, rising the blood pressure. So diuretics lower our blood pressure by flushing salt out of our body, taking this unwanted extra fluids with it. So diuretic also causes the wall of our vessel to relax and wider, which making it easier for blood to flow through this after us, and that's all how they lowers the blood pressure, and that's why we use diuretics in hypertension. And the next question, that is, what is your project topic? What was your project topic? So my project topic was pantoprazole loaded cross-linking sodium alginates microsphere development and in vitro release study. And from there they find a question to ask me, that is, what do you mean by microsphere? And I defined it very well. That is, it is a innovation in a, it is a great innovation in a novel drug delivery system. And then they ask for the microsphere and nanosphere size range. It is 50 nm to 1000 nm for nanosphere and 1 micron to 100 micron from the the microsphere. And this is the question, full form of ICH, that is International Conference of Harmonizations. And we all think that this kind of questions is quite common for pharmacovigilance interview, but it was not in case of mine. All type of pharma question was there. So only this kind of question is not enough for pharmacovigilance interview. And the last question of technical round was, what is the difference between ADE and ADR? Adverse drug event and adverse drug reaction both are adverse occurrence, but if you want find the causality of the adverse occurrence, it's adverse drug reaction, and if one fails that find causality for the adverse occurrence, then it is referred to as adverse drug event. And finally, I was going through the HR round. It is quite common. It's about your family, your place, working hours, shifting, off day, facility they giving you. So my HR round was quite As usual, the HR says that is your facility. Our company gives you that facilities, that medical facilities, that cap facilities. And I said, yes, I know, yes, I know, that kind of. And for shifting, they asked me like, you are a female candidate, and if you are female candidate, they may asking you that. In case of mine, they asking me, the shifting was here. Should I comfortable with the shifting, night shifting, day shifting, or not? And I said yes, yes, it's okay for me. I think you also wanna be doing that. Yes, okay, for shifting. And that's all. My interview session was my interview session. So I know that some of you do not believe me till I give my proved, that is, so this is my iCard from wipro. Okay, now it's okay, so believe. And please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye bye, and thank you so much. See you in next video.